Now, Kerncast 23 with Elena Rusk.
And we've had a brief break for our crews out there who are battling those fires, but unfortunately winds will be picking up and thunderstorms bring the renewed threat for some more lightning, which could only make the situation worse. You saw that picture we just had from Tehachapi, and of course this Breckenridge camera also showing you the haze that we have out there. Currently 99 degrees here in Bakersfield, 19% humidity, not that great, and there's that wind that's picking up from the west-northwest at 12 miles an hour. We're keeping a close eye on that. Now today we did officially get up to 101. It was very brief, but we hit it, so this is now our 8th day in a row that we have triple-digit temperatures. Our average, of course, is 96 degrees, and thankfully we weren't near that record. So the heat continues, but there is an end in sight. First, we have to get through a pretty active weekend. You can see some cloud cover to the south that's pushing up, and that's all thanks to some of this rain that we're seeing down to the south. That will continue to head into our area, especially tomorrow and Saturday afternoons. All of this is thanks to Tropical Depression Hector, and that is pushing up from the south and feeding right into our area. So again, watches and warnings completely clear for now for Kern County, but as we take a look out here, this is a flash flood warning because they're getting so much rain and it's so dry out there in the desert that it's really just not a good situation. All of these thunderstorms could stall and drop a heavy amount of rain in a short period over a small space, and that of course leads to that flooding. So again, no warnings here at home, but we will be keeping a close eye on this over the weekend. Your air quality for tomorrow, 135, that is unhealthy for sensitive groups. Your allergies, those are still in the medium range at about 7 out of 12. So as we're talking about those temperatures, we have a slight chance of those thunderstorms even happening here on the valley floor tomorrow afternoon. I'm keeping Bakersfield at 100, but we'll need to wait and see how much tropical heat and moisture will get filling into the valley. We could possibly be in those upper 90s, but I really think to the south we'll see those 100s, and we'll be in the upper 90s for Delano and Wasco tomorrow. Up in the Kern River Valley location, finally out of the triple digits for you. You did hit 100 in Lake Isabella today, so nice to be dropping them into those 90s. 80s down to the south and holding on strong. That's great. Again, a chance of thunderstorms both in the mountains and down into the deserts tomorrow afternoon and on Saturday. By Sunday, the valley should be dry, but we'll have a continued threat here. Ridgecrest at 105, everyone else pretty close behind in those triple digits. So let's look ahead because, again, 20% chance tomorrow, 20% on Saturday. And if you hear any thunder, go ahead and head inside because lightning is one of the leading weather killers. And I'm keeping us in those 100s through the weekend, but by the first day of school for many of our kids, I think we can finally get back down into those 90s. By Wednesday of next week, we'll finally get some fresh ocean air coming in. That'll clear out our air and finally drop us back down to our average of 96 as well. In the Kern River Valley, you're out of those 100s, 97 for the next 5 days, and then you'll be at 95 by the middle of next week. That means Tehachapi, you are back in the 80s by next Thursday, down to 84 degrees.
And our overnight lows dip into the 60s, and that
Finally
will feel much better.
Yes.
All right, thanks, Elena.